find out you paid off for fancies. Tuck's got to go away.
It's either that or elope. Who made up these wedding rules anyway?
That would be Emily Post, I think.
Well, you know what? I don't even want to know about her. She's doing all the stuff I hate.
You gotta hang in there, Jason. You know what? It's all gonna be worth it in the end. I mean, I know. I'm a marriage expert. 3 times the same lady. And I'd do it again in a second. Just to see the look in Carter's eyes. Women love getting married. You'll see. Miami. They're gonna be sending another message.
We'll talk about that when we're finished.
Da vuelta, por favor.
Yeah.
Mantén tu brazo derecho levantado.
No, I know what I'm doing.
He only speaks Spanish?
Yeah, not a word of English. And even if he understood, you know, he owes me his immigration status, not to mention his life.
All right.
Everything?
I got a few ideas about how Miami might come after you next.
So do I. All right, Bob?
Go in there. The last guy couldn't stop me.
No one gets in without an appointment.
I'm family. I don't need an appointment.
What's going on? What do you want?
Well, I hope you've got a prom coming up, because there's no way in hell I'm letting Courtney marry you. This isn't personal, Jason. In fact, I thought you looked pretty yummy in that tuxedo, as a matter of fact. It's just that looks don't count for much. You can't pay the mortgage with them. You can't eat them for dinner. You need cold, hard cash for that. And you had it. Tons of it. How in the hell could you give up a $250,000 inheritance to come work for this glorified thug?
Was that a question?
Hell yes, that was a question, and I expect an answer if you want to marry my daughter. Look, I am completely justified in being concerned here, because from what I can tell, you're like clinically weird. And you, Sonny, get that look off your face. I'm talking to you. I know exactly what you're up to here. You ordered your soldier to marry my daughter so that you could tighten your hold on both of them. Now, with this guy, I've got nothing vested, but you damn well know how invested I am in my baby girl. She's just so trusting she doesn't know you're setting her up, but I do, and I'm going to tell her.
Look, nobody's being set up or forced to do anything they don't want to do.
You say you love my daughter? Well, then you prove it. You walk away from Sonny right now, and you go back to your life as a Quartermain.
And neither is Courtney.
You sound like you think you know my daughter pretty well.
That's right.
You know what you're missing here? The impact that a mother's opinion can have on her child. But I'm not really that surprised, because the concept of family doesn't seem to mean much to you. Could you try to get a clue here, Jason? Raising a kid alone is not easy. But one of the payoffs is the power that you have over how that kid turns out. I'm talking choices. Good, bad, right, wrong. Are you keeping up with me here?
Let me ask you a question. You happy with the choices you made when you raised Courtney?
You're not good enough for my daughter, are you? And you're going to marry her over my dead body.
Janine, do you ever stop yapping? Because there's only one reason why you would poke your nose where it doesn't belong. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to offer you $500,000 to shut your mouth and leave Jason and Courtney alone. $500,000. You know what that is?
Is that what you want, baby? Do you want your mama to leave you alone? Honey, I am so glad you walked in when you did. You got to hear for yourself what a cold-blooded, evil pig your brother is, trying to pay me off to abandon my daughter.
Courtney, don't even take this at face value. I won't. I've learned when it comes to my mother, there's always another side. So what's going on, guys?
Well, Janine doesn't think Jason's good enough for you. I know better. I want you happy. I just offered her a couple pennies, you know, so she could...
Yeah, you know, Janine wants me to go back to the Quartermains. Doesn't want us to get married.
Okay, I just asked an innocent question, and your fiancé here rips into me like some kind of rabid dog.
Why are you always making trouble for me?
I'm trying to look out for you.
That's not what I need. A little support would be nice.
Okay, honey, Look, I understand about sexual attraction. And he's a babe. But why did you have to marry him?
Because I love him, Mom. And I love you, too. And I want you to be at our wedding, but just don't make me choose, okay?
Yeah. All right. No. We'll be right there. We gotta go.
Hey, wait, you what? We're having a family discussion here. What kind of, is this making some kind of statement that your gangster business is more important than the love that you profess to my daughter?
We're getting married no matter what she thinks.
Okay, where the hell do you get off? You don't even know Jason at all. He is kind, he is brave, he is loyal. And Janine, don't worry. He's got more money than he'll ever be able to spend.
Yeah, well, if you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
Oh. What? Hey, Jason, I mean, he makes me happier than I have ever been in my life.
For now, honey, but he's not what you need for the long
Well, how
haul.
do you know what I need? When did you learn, Mom? When you were at home, I was at school. When I got home, you went to work.
Okay, I admit that I wasn't the kind of mother that I wanted to be, but I was forced to work nights. Okay, maybe that's not completely true. I chose to, because the other option was going on welfare. Maybe I should have done that.
I am not blaming you, Mom.
Yes, you are. And now you're punishing me by repeating my mistake.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. The reason that I worked nights and left my little girl alone at home was because I got knocked up by a gambler, and now you're marrying one.
Jason is not a gambler.
Oh, yes, he is, and he's just like Mike. The only difference is that Mike was small time and Jason is high stakes. Maybe I wish you would listen to me. Because one way or another, Jason, he's going to break your heart.
Well, and I guess my heart is a lot stronger than you seem to think. I am not breaking the engagement, Mom. I love Jason. I am happy.
Honey, believe me, I know what it's like to fall in love with a guy that's dangerous and reckless. You say to yourself, oh, well, he's not that bad. He's always...
Okay, but you hardly know Jason. Where do you get off blasting into town and acting like you do?
I've known hundreds of Jasons. I see right through him. He's a thug. He can offer you a life full of heartbreak. Whatever faults AJ has, at least he's still a Quartermain. At least he walks on the right side of the law.
Insane.
The only reason AJ married my sister was to give himself a bargaining chip for my son. He used her to clean up his messes. He hired someone to terrorize Courtney so he could pretend to save her. Now, he brought you into town to stir things up as another blatant attempt at manipulation. Am I right here or not? You were brought in here to break them two up. Am I right?
Sonny, my daughter and I...
No.
Is that AJ's full payment or just the first installment?
Because you want what's best for me, you were paid to come.
Honey, please don't listen to them. Sweetie, I was just at the end of my rope, and I needed help so that I could come and I could just save you from this life that you got tangled up in. You don't think that these people, they don't let you just walk away. I had to be able to take you someplace safe.
Okay, she's heard enough. Come on, you got to go. Come on.
Sonny, don't.
No,
Please, I don't
let's
want
go.
you to bully me.
I'm
I
not
can't let you
bullying you.
bully my daughter.
No,
Honey, please,
no,
I'm
no.
the one that's looking out for you. I'm the only one that's ever looked out for you. I work like a dog in that casino, Sonny.
Okay, look, you said...
Honey, I put up with those losers so
Janine,
that you wouldn't have to.
Janine. You said you wanted money? I told you I'd give you money. What do you need?
I'm her mother. I'm her family.
I'm her family now. Come on.
Courtney.
Come on.
Courtney. He'll break your heart. He will break your heart.
Those things she said, I'm sorry.
Well, being part of this family means you never have to apologize. Okay?
Yeah, I am now. There's so many designs, and how do you choose? Process of illumination. Nothing too boring, nothing too fancy. Yeah, and no childhood pictures or couples walking off into the sunset. That's not it. I kind of like this one.
Sure. Sure, whatever one you like. Just pick one.
Okay, why don't I do this, and you can get started on the guest list.
Carly. What's wrong?
Nothing. Rick offered me a ride home. earlier today. Yeah, he made some big to-do about wanting to keep the peace with Sonny, and then when he left, it turned out Faith was there. She'd heard the whole thing, his whole spiel, and she tells me that if I believe Rick, then I deserve whatever he's planning.
Did you tell Sonny this?
Yeah, I told him, and he said he was going off to give me some peace of mind.
So you're worried that Sonny's gonna try to confront Rick?
No, I'm worried that for once Faith is telling the truth, and this thing is not over between Rick and Sonny. And it just creeps me out to think of what's going on in that sick mind of his.